Now we're going to show you how to manage your pages and organize your menu bar. So let's click on the Manage Pages icon in the dashboard. And from here we can add, delete, rearrange, and organize all of our pages and links. Here we have a list of our current pages, but let's start with adding a new web page to our site. We just click the Add New Page button and type in the name of our page. Let's do Services. And this will be the name of that button that links to that page. We click Add New Page, and here we see that the page has been added to our list. Let's add a few more. Let's do Slideshow, Add New Page, and there it is. Let's do a few more, and I'm just going to skip ahead in the video to save time. Okay, now all these are actually web pages on your site. But now we're going to add an external link that goes to another site. So we'll click here. Let's name the button and add a link. Let's just link to google.com and add the link. Now we have a button on our menu bar that links to another website rather than a page on our website. Let's go ahead and add a drop-down menu. Now a drop-down menu is a button that doesn't actually take the user anywhere. Its only purpose is to be a placeholder for a drop-down menu. So let's call this one Media. Add drop-down menu. And there it is. Now let's start arranging our menu bar for proper site navigation. Now to move a button, all you have to do is click and drag the icon to wherever you want it. And let it go. And we can rearrange them any way we want. And you'll notice the drop-down button has a pound symbol and asterisk, which means that it doesn't do anything. It's just a placeholder for a drop-down menu. And when you see a link next to a button, that means it's an external link going to another website. So let's move the drop-down button up here. And let's add some buttons to it. All we do is click and drag to the right and let it go. And it becomes a part of this drop-down menu. Let's go ahead and add another one in there. We can even do second-level drop-down menus if we want. So let me show you what this looks like. First, we'll click Save Changes. And then we click Show Changes to reload the page so our new navigation shows up in the menu bar. And here we see the new buttons and the drop-down menus. And if we click any one of these buttons, they will take us to those pages, which of course are just blank at this point. And if we click our external link, it takes us to Google, which is where we had it set to. And it will always open that other site in a new window or tab. So when the user closes that window, our website is still there. So let's go back to the page manager. We also have another option. If we have a single page scrolling website, we can link to an anchor, which will scroll to a certain part of our web page. But we're going to cover that in another video. Now on the right-hand side, we have some more options. We can click the Edit button to jump directly to that page for editing. We can hide one of our pages, which doesn't delete the page, it simply removes it from the menu bar, so nobody can get to it or even knows that it exists. This is good for pages that might only be halfway finished, or private pages that you only want certain people to see. If a page is hidden, you can still send people to it by giving them a direct link to that page. Otherwise, nobody knows it's even there. We can delete one of our pages, and once you delete this page, it's gone for good and you can never get it back unless you recreate it from scratch. So make sure that you absolutely don't need that page anymore before deleting it. And when we delete a page, it automatically saves all of our current changes. Now we can also duplicate a page. This creates an exact copy of that page. So if we have a particular page with a certain layout and we want to create another page with the same layout, we can duplicate that page rather than trying to manually recreate the layout all over again. This can be a real time saver. So let's save changes, show changes. Now we see that our navigation has changed. Our hidden services page no longer shows up, and the history page that we deleted is also gone. Now let me show you a couple more things. If we click the name of a button, we can actually change the name of it. And if we click on a link, we can change where it goes to. And last but not least, there is one page that you can never delete, the home page. Now you can edit this page, you can change the name of this page, you can move it around the menu bar, and you can even hide it from the menu bar. But this will always be your landing page. When someone comes to your website, this is the default page that automatically loads first, so it cannot be deleted. Otherwise, the user would see a blank page when they first pull up your website. And it's always the page that has the number 1 as its ID. Also, keep in mind, anytime you get lost or forget how to do something, you can always click the question mark button in the upper left corner and it will automatically play the how-to video for that particular feature. So that's it for managing your pages and menu bar.